I hope you're having a fantastic day. So, today we're going to go based off the votes from our YouTube post. And a lot of you decided to want a diamond farm. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. So, in front of us, we have our original tree farm, which we did last video. So if you need to know how to build this one specifically to collect charcoal as well as oak logs among sticks, apples, whatnot, whatever your trees give you, then that link is going to be in the description below, so you can check that one out. But today, we're going to start an entirely fresh one. It's going to be very similar to this tree farm right here, but we're going to do it over here. Okay, so your first step, the tree farm. So it's going to be very similar to the one we did before, except this one's going to be windmill based. So you don't need any power running into it from below. So what we're going to do is do a 5x5 circle. So we want to place 5 blocks here. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 blocks there, and place 4 more along down here like this. Then carry on in the same direction as the other way, just like that. And then you should have this circle looking just like this. Next, we're going to fill this up just like this. And I'll be with you when it is filled in. Okay, so now that your circle is filled in, we are going to want to find the center hole. So for me, I believe it will be right there. Just like that. It's hard to see when it's dirt, but then you're going to place your windmill bearing just inside like that. You're going to want to add a radial chassis to the top of that right there. We're going to super glue this side of the radial chassis. It could be any side really, it doesn't really matter too much. And then you want to put linear chassis all the way to the edge of your circle. Then you want to go up one and up again, and bring them out just like this in the same direction. Kind of like a longer reverse C shape, just like that. Once that's done, we are going to glue these sides of the linear chassis, just like that, and place your mechanical saws just like this. And then after that, you're going to go to the back side of it, and in the same spot at the top, you're going to glue there, and put your deployers down in upside down like that. And then if you've got a wrench, just rotate it so the filter is coming outwards, and then add your deployers next to that, coming all the way across just like that. Okay, so once your deployers are on and your saws are in place and all glued, you want to put some sails on. So you want 8 sails. You're going to put 4 in the center just like this, and 4 on top of the saws just like that. And then you want to grab some barrels and put 2 barrels right here, just like that, above these 2 end sails on top of your saws. So then you want to place a portable storage interface. Get rid of the saws, there we go. And put it just on this middle section here, between your deployers and your barrels, just like that, facing outwards. And then you're going to want to glue your... Oh dear, okay. We're going to glue your barrels to the main section, and the same with your portable storage interface, just like so. Okay, we're going to right click the radial chassis with the wrench, and we're going to bring the distance down to 1, just like so. Then you want to right click on the linear chassis here, hold shift, bring that down to 1, and that should change them all to 1, just like that. You can then add another saw right here, and also add another linear chassis at the top here, and then grab another deployer and pop it there as well. That means that these slots in the middle will also get filled with saplings for this to then chop. Okay, once that's set up, you want to grab a sapling of your choice. I'd recommend something that doesn't create the most branches ever, because that'll create some issues. Not really issues, but inconveniences. If you want to make the process better and quicker, you could use spruce saplings because they are taller without that many branches. Kind of like a really big, like a really tall oak tree. But you want to put that on the filter of the deployers just like this. And then add as many saplings as you want to that the barrels. I'm just going to add 2 stacks. That's all you're going to need, really, because once it chops trees, it's basically just going to keep filling up with saplings anyway. Once you've done that, we're going to remove a grass block right here. And we're going to basically turn that on right there. And then we can just fill that hole back up again with our grass block, just like that. And it's going to start planting the saplings round. It's not as fast as the tree farm over there, but for this purpose of making diamonds, it's completely fine. So once you've done that, you want to place some temporary blocks 2 blocks away, just like that. It has left this saw right there. I'll fix that. Give me 1 moment. Okay, now that we fixed that saw, it wasn't actually glued. I think I missed one there. But once you've done that, you want to then place blocks here, just like so. And you're going to want to put a portable storage interface going facing, oh, not that way, facing inwards towards this tree farm. And then it will connect when it gets round to here. And I'll show you that right now. Okay, here it comes. And now that is the right distance, it will connect to that. But because it has no loot currently, so logs or anything, it didn't actually connect. So once that does connect, it'll start filling this up with the logs, sticks, whatnot. Okay, so now that that's set up properly for the wood, we are now going to make the actual machine itself to create charcoal, then coal blocks, and then diamonds. Okay, so now that we're working on the machine, we're going to place a shaft just here like that. Place a shaft there like that. Get rid of this one. Place another shaft here like that. Rotate it, not that way, this way like that. And place one on top of that as well. Just like that. Rotate that round this way. Get rid of that block right there. And then we're going to place a belt going up to it like that. Right, so once your belt's in place, you're going to add a smart chute to this upper part of your belt like so. You're going to set your filter to oak log and deny, just like so. That means it's going to spit out everything else except the oak logs, just like that. And you're going to place that into the filter like so. Okay, so once you set that chute up there, you're going to add some normal chutes. You're going to place one here on, not like that. Just like that. And then one on top of that chute there. That's so it can drop the oak logs into where it's going to start burning into charcoal. So then we're going to set up where the lava is going to go, which is going to go directly underneath this smart chute right here. So we are going to place a block right there. Not right there, right there. And we're going to place a block right here as well. The lava is going to be right underneath here, just like that. Okay, now for the next part of the machine. So we are going to add the other parts that are going to stop the lava flowing absolutely everywhere. So you're going to want to get an encased fan, just like this. You're going to want some gearboxes. So you want normal gearbox. And you're also going to want some vertical gearboxes. So what we're going to do first, your vertical gearbox is going to go directly underneath this lower section of your belt here. So that it will blow this way into the lava. You're then going to add a vertical gearbox underneath that. One next to that. And one on top of that. Just like so. And then we're going to remove this iron block here that I've put down and add a normal gearbox and a normal gearbox just there. Just like that. Okay, now that the gearbox is set up, we're going to start making the diamond part of the machine. So, what you're going to need is a basin, just like that. And we're going to place that right here. Okay. After that, we're going to add a shaft here and a shaft there, connecting this gearbox to this belt, which we're going to put in right there. Now, this basin is now enclosed over this belt right there. Okay, once that belt's set up, we're going to put a andesite funnel on this basin right here. We're then going to set another basin up right there. And we're going to put a brass funnel on it right there so that we can set this filter to blocks of coal. So we're just going to do that like that. That's so that it's not just going to spit out any coal, normal coal or charcoal like that. It should be normal coal before it gets into here. So charcoal is going to basically go into this basin right here. There's going to be a press here, and that's going to compress 9 coal into a block of coal. Then the blocks of coal will only be the things coming out of this funnel, going into here, and that's going to get crushed into diamonds. Okay, we're going to place a brass funnel just on the basin right here, and then I'm going to grab charcoal and set the filter to this funnel to charcoal, so it only allows charcoal to come through into this basin, which will then get crushed into coal blocks and so on. Then we can place our lava into this section right here. Now it's not going to be able to escape, just like so. We'll have another block coming over here at some point to stop the fan blowing that straight at us like a machine gun. We can then add a iron block, or whatever block that you choose, right to the end here to stop the fan blowing it out like a machine gun, which would not be ideal if you're in survival mode, which I imagine you will be if you're building this machine. But after that, what you want to do is we're going to be setting up the diamond storage. So what you want to do is place a shaft there, a shaft coming from this gearbox, and another one right there. I'm going to add a belt to that right there, and that'll change these right here. So we're going to fix this side in a second. But first, you want to set the filter to this to diamonds, so that it only spits out diamonds. Where's my... There it is. Okay. Diamonds onto this filter, so it only spits out diamonds onto this belt, because it could potentially, if you don't, spit out other things it makes, which is not what we want. So we want diamonds coming out of here when it makes the coal into those. And then we're going to place a barrel. Let me find a barrel. There we go. Onto this right here, so that it doesn't spit, this side doesn't spit out anything onto this belt, because that's not what we want at all. So once you've done that, what we're going to need now is... Oh, we still need that andesite funnel. Wherever I've just put that. There we go. We're going to place that onto this barrel right here, so that the diamonds can then go into that barrel right there. Okay, so once that funnel is on, you're then going to sort out underneath here so that it can be made into diamonds. So what we're going to do is put a pipe here and a mechanical pump right there, just like that, going underneath it. Then you want to add some cogwheels going straight up like that. We want 3 there, and then 1 right there to power this right here, so we can power the... I wish I could speak, honestly. So we can power the press. So, I'll show you what's next. So to actually power this, we're going to need a clutch, which we're just going to place here. So that's going to be where the power is going to be going in and powering this whole section here. You don't have to put it there. You can put it, say, over here. Just make sure it connects to this gearbox here and make sure it's rotating the right way. Now, to sort out your presses, we're just going to go up top and shift onto these basins like so. Oh, like that. And then they want to be so that the shaft extension comes out. Oh, not like that. I'm going to need a wrench. Not that one, that one. So that they can flip out this way, so they can connect that way. Then you're going to add a gearbox to that section right here, so that that's going to be connected to this belt right there. And then just simply add a shaft going from that press to this gearbox, and then they're all connected for power. So, to check that it's actually going the right way, which it should be, I'm going to be using a creative motor just like that. Which means this should all be going the right way. To tell, the lava should be shooting out this way like that. If not, you need to rotate something around here. It'll probably be the clutch. And this belt wants to be going up as well. I'm just going to be using creative motors and the creative fluid tank today because I don't need to set up a whole section of power. You'll probably know how to do that from how we built the tree farm over there. But simply just connect this clutch to whatever power system you've got, and then that will work fine. But next we're going to need a infinite source of lava. Now I'm going to be using this creative fluid tank and just filling that up with lava. then that should mean that this is now filling up with lava. It's not, because I need to flip around my pump. So I'm going to grab my wrench just like that and flip that this way. There we go. Now it's filling up with lava. There's other ways you can do that. You don't need to be using stuff like this. You can use whatever you've built. So you can basically get your lava from the nether. You can do something like this. So if you just put down cauldron right here, put a block up like that, get rid of that block there, put some dripstone underneath, and then just basically surround this with other blocks to keep the lava in, and place a bucket of lava in there. That should now start dripping lava in there infinitely. But if you don't want the space like that to be used like so, then you can do it other ways. You've probably got stuff set up already, which actually can produce that. So now that that's filling up with lava, what we want to do next is going to be the last step. So what you want to do is put your funnel, not that one, this andesite funnel, onto this right here. And now your logs should start be going into here like so. So when this comes back around, it will then connect once it's chopped this tree, just like that. And now your logs are coming out into the system. It's going to be turned into lava, to charcoal like that. Okay, now that you can see that the charcoal is going in, a little bit leaked out there, but I think that's just because it's on full speed. That'll now be crafting them into coal and into coal blocks once enough has gone in. That should then be crafting them into diamonds from the coal blocks, and they'll go from there into this barrel right here. So let me know how you get on. If you have a more updated version of Create, you may have a little bit of issues towards this side. But to fix that, all you need to do is make this machine a little bit wider. Have this section here coming out here. Add a belt going from there into this section here. Put in the charcoal into here, and then it'll process just like before. But if you have enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. Please show us your support. We have surpassed 100 subscribers. We're coming up to 150 now in a day, which is absolutely phenomenal. We're absolutely living right now. We're loving that. Absolutely love the support that everyone's showing. The last Minecraft video did extremely well for us. It's not a lot of views compared to a lot of people, but for me, 500 views is an absolutely phenomenal amount. So please do show your support and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, give this build a go yourself, and we'll absolutely show you more in the future. Do let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next, and I'll come up with some kind of design to show you. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!